is up, guys? Sampakpak here, and welcome back to another stream. How's everyone doing today? What is up, Pack gang? Yo, what's going on, man? But yeah, guys, can't wait for this build, guys. We first did the, if you guys checked out birthday stream, yeah, you guys tuned in for that one. We did the F1 with plateless, and so we did the plateless kit, and we used vintage blacks on them. And yeah, it came out really well. Honestly, I really like the plateless build. It's super flexy, especially if you don't use all of the stands. I mean, the part of the kit, if you take that spacebar one out, yeah, it has that nice flex in there. So I really like that. But yeah, today I wanted to build it with the aluminum plate because I wanted to just experience the F1 how it's supposed to be, I guess. You know, when he first came out with it, so I wanted to feel how it is with the aluminum plate that he originally designed it with. So that's gonna be dope. You're gonna make this full time, brother. I mean, I wish, honestly, yeah. Like, if I were to say if this could be like my full-time job, yes, I would love to. But I think like there has to be a certain point where like obviously the payoff and maintaining, like doing this whole content creating thing has to kind of match. Like until that happens, when I feel like I can fully support myself and then support my future family with this kind of stuff, then I'll go for it. But other than that, I think I am just doing this for pure hobby. But until we reach to that point where this can sustain myself and like my future family and stuff like that, yeah, like I would definitely go full time. But as of right now, we're still in the building blocks. We haven't even reached 1 year of streaming yet, or content creating really. But yo, on June 29th, that will, I guess technically will be like my 1 year anniversary of content creating, I guess. Like for whenever I, like pretty much when I started doing like real content creating, I think. So June 29th. That was my first day I uploaded my Instagram photo on my IG account. So that'll be a kind of a celebration. So, but right now we're still like figuring things out. We are still learning about a lot about this hobby before we can even really teach people how to do it, I think. So I'm just, yeah, we'll see where it goes, I think. I feel like with anything, like you guys have to really see kind of more of the future. I know it's cool, like, okay, I would say if you guys are in like high school or in college, like go all out and do whatever you can if this is like content creating is something your thing. But once you start reaching my age, when you're like 29, about to be 30, trying to start a family, trying to get married, like things get a little bit more serious in a sense where you're thinking a little bit more, not for yourself, but you're thinking of like your family or in your future family. So like at that point, you really have to make sure that whatever you like, if this is gonna be, full-time, whatever, like that, make sure that this is gonna, in a sense, work out, like, or confident enough that it's gonna somewhat take off. But as of right now, like, okay, if I were to literally just drop everything that I had right now and then just do this full time, yeah, I would not be able to sustain myself at all. Like, hell no. But yeah, it's because I need like my full-time job now to provide to do this as of right now. So we haven't reached that medium of where this is providing everything for itself. So it's a really hard process, and like especially if you guys are dream chasers. I mean, I would say like advice I would give you right now: don't be like me where you reach 29 and you want to start finally doing your dreams, kind of a thing. Start as soon as you freaking can. Like as soon as you can. Don't be lazy about it. Just start it, because you're gonna lose out on so much time that you're gonna regret it in a sense. And so that's how I feel like sometimes, where like, damn, I wish I'd have started like this whole like streaming thing or whatever like long time ago, or like just content creating in general a long time ago, because I feel like maybe if those X amount of years I could have taken, maybe I could have done this full time. Who knows? But like I would just say, like, if you guys are just really starting out, like just start as fast as you can. And trust me, like, this is coming from somebody who like wished they started like 10 years ago, like seriously, for 10 years. I wish I could have done that, but that was just not me at the time. But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you guys don't know, Lux Cables, anti-tactile, linear club. Check it out. Is it cool? Yeah, I saw that shirt and I was like, dude, the hype beast in me had to pick up this shirt. I had to do it. I had to do it for him. It is what it is. But like I said, guys, I'm very, very, very open to tactiles these days. So really love it. Can't get enough of tactiles right now. So this is just to support the boy, you know, just to support Lux Cable. So with that said, guys, let's get started. All right, guys. Oh, so yeah, I was in Patty's stream yesterday, right? And yeah, she was talking about, I don't know how this came up, but she was talking about Degen streamers, and she was listing people off, and then when she obviously said your name, Tim, like no. Like right off the bat. And yeah, she said my name, but then she said sometimes, and then I was like, wait, what do I do that I degen? And then Voodoo was like, bruh, don't make me get the clip. Somebody said XXW lick or something like that, and she's like, I'm not gonna lick a keyboard, and if my name was not part of that list, I'm going to scream. I know you can't degen, but I can undeafen. Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, who is that? What's going on?
Sub noti?
How's it going?
Did you read my sub noti?
Oh, let me see. Okay, let me read that actually. I'm stressing because someone from University Health called me personally and told me I need to isolate myself immediately because they found out one of the new symptoms of the virus is having a big juicy ass like you. Oh my god.
Okay, I didn't mean to bother you.
Oh, it's all good, bro.
I just wanted to give chat what they wanted.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay, bye. I mean, I feel like most of the people in here like the degen stuff anyway, so gotta give the audience what they love, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of reading apparently. Lubing and filling bobas isn't worth. What's your opinion? I would say after doing like 2 batches, 2 different ways. I did the first one like pretty standard where I lubed I actually just lubed the stem. The stem part. Obviously don't lube the legs. I did that. I also what is it? Use 105 on the springs, and then I filmed them. And then on my next batch that I have, I did the Gazu way, which is you are just lubing the side rails on the bottom housing, and then you donut dip the spring on the bottom. And I did film it, but I don't think filming is necessary for the U4Ts at all, or the bobas in general. I don't think, like, I even tried like wiggling the stem and stuff like that, and even just pressing them. You basically, it's like, yeah, you're just wasting films in my opinion. You should just not even end up putting films. Any recommendations on cams for Twitch and video podcasting? Yeah, so for if you're trying to stay under like a really like nice budget, I would say try to go for like a Sony a6000 is a pretty friendly choice. Honestly, like even yeah, I mean, if you want to go a little bit above that, a6300 is good. If you want to stay with Canon stuff, yeah, the N50 is really good. And if you can afford getting like a Canon RP, I think that was called RP, that's also really good. But just know that for video, you're capped out at you're gonna be capped out at 4K 24 frames, I believe. but I think most people like are opting to go for Sony these days because I feel like Canon doesn't really have as many like options for those kinds of builds. So like because Sony, since they had like A6000, they have A6300, A6400, A6500. So you have a lot of options to play around with there. But for like Canon, like your only really options are like what, like 70D, like T7Is, and that whole T line, and they're not even mirrorless, you know. And people want mirrorless for video work and stuff like that. It's probably better. There are ways to combat those things. So there are ways, but they're kind of like not really recommended, but people still do them anyway. Should I put dielectric grease on my wires or 205, or do you recommend this BDZ? Yeah, so from experience, I've actually used all three of them, and so far BDZ to me has been the best results lately. Yeah, so BDZ actually, in my opinion, I think I would definitely go with it better than dielectric grease. But BDZ is actually pretty expensive. If you look at like prices on vendors, if you go to like Prevailed, or even going to like 3D Keebs, yeah, BDZ actually costs pretty hefty penny for, like, I think it's like 10 grams. I believe it's about like $34 or $35. That's actually really expensive versus dielectric grease, which is probably, you can get a huge tube for like, what, like $8 or something like that. So it depends on what you want to like use as your budget when doing these stuff. But in my opinion, 205 has been giving very great results. But I think like in the future, you're gonna have to eventually retune them and redo them. Yo, shout out to Molly for this PCB, by the way. He's the one who provided me. He's the one who let me build his the Jane 910 VKC. If you guys haven't checked out that recent VOD, by the way, yeah, Molly's the one who sold me this PCB for this build. So yo, shout out to Molly, by the way. And yo, sad thing though is that my boy already got rid of the VKC. So he doesn't even have the VKC no more. He sold it. So RIP VKC, wherever it might end up being, I have no idea. But it's I don't think it's around here anymore. So that board has been passed around like crazy. Oh, and we're gonna do some more. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate for the push-ups, by the way. Thank you, and thank you for redeeming short-term ASMRs. We're gonna go through some specific sounds, and then we're gonna start out with some Essence Keys breathing. Ready? Thank you for the breathe. My ears are being cuddled. I know how much you guys like this one. The soldering tip in your ear. Let me clear your guys' earwax real quick. Okay, thank you for joining this short-term ASMR. Alright, guys. Alright. Yikes! Hey, puppies, please, we don't deserve this. Oh my gosh. Yo, these OP Blacks, they feel kind of nice, yo. This is the first time using them. They actually feel really nice. OP Blacks are Nixie clones. Yeah, they sound great. Yeah, that's the main reason why I got these. Yeah, because they were clones of the Nixies. Doesn't matter if your stabs face up or down. So you gotta look specifically at the PCB. So at the PCB, you'll see where there's, for example, like those bigger holes. is for where the plastic is gonna go. So those bigger holes is for the plastic. The smaller hole is for the screw. So when you look at a PCB, you'll see it like this screw is gonna be smaller, this is gonna be fatter. So you just have to position it that way. So it's really the PCB telling you how, like, where it's gonna be south or north facing. Your hair looks reddish. Oh, I kind of dyed my hair like months ago, so it looked kind of more brown than black. Yeah, right now it's like, if you see my sides, it's black, but on top it's like a brownish. You guys see it? It's like brown. I was low-key trying to hide my my white hairs, but you can still see a lot of my white hair in here anyway. So when you assemble stabs, do you check to make sure the wire is straight? Okay, so the thing with checking stab wires, right, guys? If you order the right stab, you don't really have to check it most of the times. That's from my experience. So I've actually used I've been using Durock V2 Stabs for such a long time. Okay, I've checked them many times in the beginning. I don't check them at all anymore. To be quite honest with you guys, I really don't check, because almost every single time it's always straight. Almost every single time it's always been straight. And because I know that, I don't really check it. And like you're gonna find that out once you do like the stab testing before you solder. So like, I don't know, almost every time I have never had an issue. I would say if it's like stabs where it's like any other stabs out there, like maybe C3 stabs, cherry stabs. I know Zeal stabs are very straight as well. Like they come pretty straight stock. So those people, I don't check at all, because I just know they're gonna be straight. And they're really reputable. So like I've never had to check, because okay, let's check right now. This is gonna be a bust, or I'm gonna prove people wrong. I mean, prove people, like, yeah. So like, okay, so the best way people have been checking stab wires is just taking your phone and just putting it flat and seeing if there's any kind of like bending or anything like that. Guys, like I'm telling you, like almost every single time, I don't know, like if you guys can see, like I've never had an issue where Durock's V2 stabs have ever have a bend. Like I've never seen it. I don't know about you guys, I've just never seen it crooked. Wait, it's so crooked, but wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, what do you mean? No, it's just the angle. It's just the angle. It's it's just the angle. It's straight as hell, guys. Like, I'm telling you guys are tripping me. No. But like, I just never had to check because they're always straight. So like Durock stabs and Zeal stabs, in my opinion, I don't think you have to really check, but you can check. You can. I don't anymore because I just got lazy, I guess. And I just like assume that they are gonna be good. But when you do the stab test, like when you do like the testing with like when you put a switch in there and you put the keycap in there and actually test it, you'll find out if it is not straight. But almost every single time that I've I've used these stabs, almost 100%. It's pretty much been 100% straight. And of course, we have to top it all off with my boy Autoworks keycaps, guys. Oh wait. You have to top it off with the Autoworks keycaps for this one. I really like how it looks on this board. This is forever gonna be right there. Woo. Beautiful. Imagine having one. Yo, my bad, bro. So this is the F1-8X built with aluminum plate with OP blacks, 205 G0 and 105 on the springs, with Durock V2 stabs. And this is a PC bottom for the F1-8X. F1-8X. All right, guys. Did you guys like that sound test, by the way? Honestly, yo, in terms of sound, it doesn't pop. You know, it's not really like a what do you call it? Like, it's not a very. It's not in your face. You know, it's very like the linears are so smooth that like. But when you're typing on it, that's why I said it's super just creamy. Like, it's very smooth. Like, oh my gosh, like, oof, it just feels very nice. Let me give you guys a little bit of the mods. It's like a muted clack. Yeah, exactly how it feels. I actually really dig it because like it's, like even you guys saw, like, it feels like my typing got a little bit better and faster because it was just so smooth that, like, yeah, the travel time and everything, it just felt really nice. Creamy. How's the plate though? I actually really like the plate. I actually really like this aluminum plate. Yo, this thing hits different, for sure. Oh, I cannot wait to be typing on this bad boy. Really nice. Like, okay, if I were to choose between plateless versus aluminum, that's a tough one too. Because I like how stiff, kind of like how this feels, but the plateless flex on it felt so nice that I felt like I was bouncing. You know, I felt like I was like I explained it. It felt like it was like a wave in a sense. Like, you're just, but I like how this sounds, like, and how it feels. I don't know. They're both really good options. So that's why, like, I wanted to get multiple PCBs so I can swap it, so that I can like have different kinds of feels. And if I'm like feeling the plateless kit for some reason, I can just always swap it out. And same goes with all the other plates. I definitely want to try all the other ones too, but this one feels nice. Alu sounds better, plateless feels better. That is exactly my answer too, for sure. The Alu definitely sounds better, but plateless has a really nice feeling to it, which I really yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching today. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream, guys. Always really appreciate it. Yo, thank you guys so much for the gifted subs, by the way. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.